Okay, good evening, everyone. We will be talking about oral interaction assessment for this semester. Okay, for our topic today is about employer now look for graduate with creative and critical thinking skill other than good academic qualification. This is due to the job expectation we are becoming more demanding. So, in this topic, we will talk about undergraduate student which is unemployed. As we can see here, the unemployed graduate in 2019 was 170,000 person, which increased 5.5% compared to 2018. So uh, we can see here the rate is increased. So what is your perspective on this topic? Haikal Rusli, maybe?
Okay, thank you to Mr. Haris Bahrain and good evening to all of the panels today. Okay, for our topic, which is employers tend to seek their employees with creative or critical thinking skill compared to academic skill. Okay, I strongly agree with this statement because as what Mr. Haris Bahrain said that nowadays there is a statistic which unemployment increases from years to years. This is and because of this, companies tend to seek employees with skills that can help to give advantage to their companies compared to employees with just good academic skill without a possibility that whether it can help giving advantage to their companies. For example, as you can see, prominent companies such as Google and Apple are hiring employees who have the skills required to get jobs or problem done with or without a degree. And in my opinion, one of the skills that are very required for employers are problem solving skills. Okay, why I say this? Because problem solving skills is important both to individuals and organization because it enables us to exert control over our environment. Problem solving gives us a mechanism for identifying these things, figuring out why they are broken, and determining a course of action to fix them. Okay, let me give some example of the problem solving skill. I will give 5 examples. First is analytical skills. Second, innovative and creative thinking. Third, natural mindset. Fourth, adaptability and flexibility. And five, initiative. Okay, that's all my point. Can proceed to maybe Mr. Haziq to elaborate your opinion about this topic.
Thank you, Mr. Aikal. For me, in my opinion, the most important thing is for the fresh graduate to have a skill is the digital content skills. As we all know, these days, more and more companies are heading online. So it's no longer avoidable since most of the customers browse the internet daily. So learning skills that are relevant for present times such as HTML programming, search engine optimization, Facebook advertising, Google advertising, and tools such as Google Analytics will serve the graduates as well. With the right training, employees can use the digital technology to become more productive at work. For example, digital documents can be created, stored, and accessed more efficiently than printed version, but only if employees know how to locate them, use them, and share them confidently. If they struggle with this, it has a knock-on effect on how the employee time is used in the workplace, with the consequences for business productivity. That's my point.
Okay, that's
Oh,
such a
a
good
very good
point.
point, Mr. Haziq. What is your opinion, Hazwan Haziq, about this topic, which is unemployment undergraduate?
Okay, thank you to Mr. Arif Barim for give an opportunity to me. For my opinion, undergraduates needs adaptability skills. Adaptability is the skill that the employer seeks when hiring candidates. Adaptability in workplace means being able to change in order to become successful. Okay, the fresh graduate in a leadership role often have to manage unusual circumstances where there are no explicit instruction. They must learn how to rest upon their own judgment and have the confidence to make difficult decisions. Okay. If you are a fresh graduate and who learns quickly, it is because you know how to adapt. You can further nurture your adaptability skills by trying new things and challenging your ability to problem solve in various circumstances. Okay. As a soft skill, adaptability requires a number of other soft skills in order to apply it successfully. You must able to learn quickly and put that learning into practice. Okay, people with adaptability skills are never discouraged by a failure. For them, failure is just a part of learning. These these type of leaders are always learning and willing to take risks as long as it means that they can develop personally and professionally. Okay, that is my point, Mr. Arifudin.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Was a good point from you all. But for my perspective, the important skill that we need for undergraduate student is communication skill, because I think everyone are doing their business like today in this COVID area. Everyone is doing small business, big business, or so the big business are not running. So there is a problem in here. So why it is important to advance in communication skill? Because it is valued in the workplace, and it is demand by a business, which is a communications, organization, teamwork, and critical thinking. Also, analytic skills. Then it help your career progression, and it allow you to speak concisely. It is natural to feel some nerve when speaking to superior or to client. But communication skill training will help you to learn how to best communicate effectively in wide range of situation, and how to be direct in order to get the most out of your dealing with others. So for me, the communication skill are good in a business. That's my point. But
Okay, that's a good
what is
idea
your
from Mr.
perspective to
Ajit.
my point, Hazwan? Maybe.
Okay. Okay. For this time, I agree with Mr. Hazik's point, which is the digital media skills that the fresh graduate needs. Because with the phenomenal growth of the internet over the last decades has become an equally revolutionary growth in the number of jobs available for writers, illustrators, and videographers. Okay, fresh graduate needs these skills because there are really never been a better time for creative artists with solid digital media skills to find employment, since the public's appetite for new information presented in unique and original ways is various. Okay.
What is your opinion about the other point, Mr. Haikal?
Okay, based on my opinion, all of the points given by all of us is very good. But for me, the main skills that required for employers is communication skills, which is a point from Mr. Haris Bahrin, which is a very good point because for me, why is communication skills important? Because good verbal and written communication skill are essential in order to deliver and understand information quickly and accurately. This is very important when you are handling with clients, because in companies we need to dealing with clients and outsiders. In and also, being able to communicate effectively with your client is a vital life skill and should not be overlooked. Communication can be defined as the process of understanding and sharing meaning. And what is
Oh,
effective
all
communication?
right.
Effective communication is important for development of an organization. So this is why I told you that communication skill is such an important skill for companies. Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Eka, for agree to my point. But there's a disadvantage if you know about digital skills, which is it related to crime and terrorism about in the internet. Do you ever think about this, Muhammad Haziq?
For me, I think that is not the major problems because the internet can be controlled by the authorities. And I strongly state my point because digital skills can provide new ways of working. Since technological advance will continue to provide new ways of working, business that embrace those change will reap the benefits of a highly satisfied workforce. So they will keen to collaborate, communicate, and create using new tools, and to allow them do their job more efficiently. So I think that's why I still strongly state to my point.
Alright, that's a good point. But what is your opinion about this, Azwan Haziq? Which about the anonymous Malaysia, which hacking Malaysian system yesterday, 25 January 2021. What is your opinion about this? This is related to the digital course that you agreed with. What is your
Okay,
opinion, Hazwan Haziq?
okay. Why I agree with Mr. Haziq point, which is a digital skills need by the fresh graduate. It is because you can see that from going paperless to the automated bookkeeping, from contactless payment to data analysis, from cloud accounting to blockchain, and from audit drones to robotic process automatic, the future of accountancy is very important. Okay. From the things that I talk is, you can see that there's a revolutionary in our industry, which all of it needs the digital. And from what you said, it's about the anonymous and hacking thing. It is because the people is not responsible. People just use their skill for the bad thing. But if you use the skills in a good way, it will benefit you.
Oh, it's a good point for countering my question. Uh, I just read about the blockchain system, which is a good security system, which is uh, a blockchain is essentially a digital ledger of transaction that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer system on the blockchain. Okay, for in my
Okay.
thought that this blockchain are really good because the Bitcoin and the shares that we talk and we known about the accessibility to the internet, so it can be dominated by a digital expert. So what is your opinion about this, Mr. Haikal?
Oh, my opinion about the digital skill. Okay, from based on
Mm.
your point, all of your points, I think that digital skill is very essential skills in the modern days right now. Because okay, as what Mr. Hazul Haziq say, about the revolutionized industry now, which is 5G. 5G is a new industry which is required a high digital and uh, internet skills for any companies to compete in industry right now. So okay, now I think from all of the good points, I think I want to share about what employees can prepare to being hired by their employers. Okay, in my opinion, rather than students or undergraduate, polishing their skill and just focusing on academic result, maybe they can try to join any organization in their universities to polish their soft skill, digital skills, communication skills, problem solving skill, and all of the skills that can provide them an advantage when they want to being hired by employers. Okay, what is your opinion, Mr. Haziq, about what employees can prepare to being hired by employers?
I strongly agree with your point, Mr. Aikal. Since if the fresh graduate was very active joining the organization or the activities that provided in the university, I think they can enhance their soft skills, communication skills, and the digital skills. That will be an advantage to get employment. What about Mr. Hazwan?
Okay, based on what you said, Mr. Aziz. Okay, the students can take a class, extra class for their for the increase their knowledge on the digital skills. Okay, so since now many digital class have been there is many digital class can be joined for by the students in for increasing their knowledge in the digital skills for prepare themselves before they join the employment world. Okay. What about you, Mr. Tariq Bahrin?
For me, the all of the point that we are given today is about the demand skills that the employers need for undergraduate. But every skills have their pros and cons in this topic. So it depends on the graduate on what they are going to be in future. But did you all agree about uh, the digital thinking skill and the communication skill are important in our topic?
I strongly agree that digital skills and the communication skill is very important for the employment.
Okay,
Yes.
so I can conclude that
So
the digital skills and
uh,
communication skills is important for fresh graduate to get an employment nowadays. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all the panels
all right,
for today's session.
thank you,
Bye.
Zulazik.